and Stefan. It's the Seminole Sisters here to wish you the best with your new baby coming. And we just wanted to take some time to share some do's and don'ts on parenting. Now, we were very, very lucky because we all had perfect children and we also were all born with the perfect parenting gene. Yep, Anna, hopefully you're going to get that same gene, but just in case, we'll share these things with you. And Lynn, Peggy, and I were so lucky because we had Marianne in front of us. And Marianne taught us everything we know about parenting. So if there was a chance we'd mess up with something, we just blame Marianne because she taught us what to do. So we're going to start out by telling you the things that you shouldn't do when you're raising a child. Marianne.
Well, the worst thing I did with a tiny baby was I gave Stacy sugar in the pacifier, and she learned to throw out the pacifier so we put more sugar on it. Then all you get out of that is a chubby baby. Don't do it.
And don't forget to pick up your second grader from school because you're having a rummage sale and you forgot about them. Don't forget about them.
Hey, when you have 3 children, don't forget one of your kids in the car. Believe me, it really does happen. Like, sometimes it could happen 3 times. And, that could really scar your child.
That is why I have anxiety today. Thanks, Mom.
All right, when you put your child in an umbrella stroller, make sure you harness it, especially if you're going to walk down a pier and you're standing at the end of the dock and that little baby decides they want to look at the fishies. Make sure the harness is on them. It could be very, very dangerous. Marianne?
Don't think somebody else is watching your babies because they think the same thing that you're watching them, and nobody's watching them. And that's how a 3-year-old is found by the police officers walking over the viaduct with bleeding, barefoot feet. So just watch your babies.
Who would do that, though?
And Anna and Stefan, if you have twins someday, don't fall asleep and leave them alone with a bottle of gold sparkly nail polish because it will be all over them and all over your house.
And one other thing is, don't take your small children to an R-rated movie with nudity. Yep, that can scar you too.
Note that the movie was named 40-Year-Old Virgin.
Who would do that anyway? All right, so just in case you're going to have a boy, little boys, and I know little girls can be daredevils too, but little boys are daredevils. So if your child injures their arm, take them to the doctor right away. Don't wait a week. And 6 months later, if they injure their arm again, and you take them to the emergency again a week later, and they now find out that they broke their arm, one arm 6 months ago, one arm now, you waited a whole week to take them in both times, not a good thing. Doctors start asking questions, they raise eyebrows,
That kind of
they
sounds
give
like
you
child
dirty looks.
abuse.
I know. Well, who would do that, right? God, thank you, we are perfect.
I didn't teach you that.
Okay. So, well, I didn't do it. I'm just saying they should not do that.
Right. Oh, that's right. Okay.
Yeah. So do you have any other don'ts, Marianne?
Well, don't send your 5-year-old to kindergarten in a bad snowstorm because they get stuck in a snowbank and can't get out and have to wait for other students to pull them out of the snowbank so they can get into school. I, of course, didn't do that either. So. Just so you don't do that.
And of course, don't let your teenager have to ride home on their bike at 11 o'clock at night because you wanted to have wine that night and didn't want to have to pick them up. I would never do that, but don't you ever do that either.
Hey, and don't take your children along with your sweet little nieces to a water park when it's 55 degrees because, yeah, they turn blue.
Wow.
I
All
never
right.
did that.
Oh, you didn't. I know, because we're perfect. So, when your kids get older, they don't want to do everything you want them to do. If by chance you go to Mexico and you're at a beautiful ocean resort and you want to go shopping, but they don't, do not leave an 11 and 15-year-old alone at the resort so you can go shopping. That would be very bad parenting. Do not do that. So those are some don'ts. Do we have any other
Oh,
don'ts?
I do have one more. Yeah, age 4 and 5 is way too young to watch the bloody, gory Halloween movies. Make sure you wait until age 6 because, boy, I do have
Makes
proof
a
of that.
I
scars
still
them for life.
sleep facing the door so I can tell who is coming in.
Check under your beds too.
So those are some things that you definitely should not do. But you know what? There's a lot of things that you should do as a parent. So, ladies, what are some things Anna and Stefan should do?
Well, I think one of the most important things is how you speak to your child. You know, if you want something done, don't start yelling at them. Get off the couch and get some work done. They move much easier if you say, honey, would you please help me so we can get the house all cleaned up? They enjoy being talked to sweetly too. So that's what I would recommend.
And listen more than you speak. If your child comes to you with a problem, sometimes they don't need you to fix it. They just want somebody to listen to them. And don't keep secrets. You know, have family meetings when something is going wrong with one child. Have a family meeting and all talk about it so they know that you all support them and that, you know, you may not always like their behaviors, but you love them no matter what.
And always go on fun adventures with your kids because they grow up so fast and you don't want to all of a sudden saying, I wish we would have. Also tell them you love them always. And one thing that Grandma Semino always taught me is don't sweat the small stuff. Don't say no to everything. And some things just don't matter. Have fun, sweetie, because nothing is better than parenthood.
That's for sure. I think the other thing too is stay really open to learn from your kids. It is crazy what you can learn from your kids because as adults you start forgetting to look at life in a different way. You know, watch the world through their eyes because it's pretty amazing. And that doesn't matter how old they are. I still learn from my kids every day. You know, and I think love each other, you know, as a husband and wife, really love each other because parenting is so hard and you get really tired sometimes and you get cranky and you get frustrated. Go on date nights, leave your baby with the aunties because we
Yes.
would love
Yes.
to have them. Just make sure that your kids see how much you love each other and through that you love them. And then the final thing I would say is, you know, your kids want to be like you. So be really good role models and you know, lead them by example because I guarantee that they're going to learn. You know, you say a naughty word, boy, that 2-year-old is going to be repeating that naughty word like I had to talk to Fred about. But, you know, it's crazy how the kids want to be like you. So, you know, just be
You're
good.
their best teacher.
You bet. Just be a really good example for them. Anything else?
Don't forget to show them affection.
Yeah.
Let them grow up wanting to give hugs, you know,
Yes.
to each other and to be sweet to everybody and to help other people. You know, when other people aren't doing anything for others, let them know that the best thing to do is to help each other and help those around you
And say I love you every day.
Always.
many times
Yeah.
during the day.
And share your faith because kids need to know about God too, and if you don't teach them as parents, the world's going to teach them something else. So don't forget to share your faith. We love you guys
Love
so
you
much.
so much. Can't wait to meet little baby Bird Chief.
And if you ever
Hold
need
him and snuggle him.
him, oh
Yeah.
wow.
We'll find out
And if you
today.
ever need advice, you know who to come to. The Semino sisters, your aunties. Love you guys.
Love you
Love
so.
you. Bye.
Bye.
Mwah.